Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since I spoke to you, and we have a lot of catching up to do. It's been probably about a little over 2 weeks since I spoke to you last. It was right before, I think it was right before St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to do a quick synopsis, get caught up real quick, and tell you where we're headed from here. First of all, I should have been in North Carolina this last Saturday. I took that race out of my schedule. That was the Cooper River Bridge Run. After looking at my race schedule and actually my training plan, I decided that race did not fit in with my ultimate goal of what I was trying to do, and that's my triathlon. So the time it would take to travel to go up there, do the race, it just took too many days away from my training plan. So I did the smart thing. I'm finally starting to learn, I hope, and I actually sold my race number to somebody up in North Carolina. So one of these years we'll get around to doing it. My main reason for doing that race is my buddy in North Carolina, I'm talking to you, Britt, was supposed to do that race with me, but he came up with some excuse of falling off the back of a truck and cracking a couple ribs. So what are you going to do? This weekend, however, I am doing a 32-mile cycle race. I've never done a cycle race before, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. And that brings me around to the bike issue, which we're going to get to in just a second. In regards to my health, well, since we met up last, I went to the doctors. The doctor gave me an all clear. I don't have to go on any cholesterol medication. Blood pressure is good. 100% healthy. So that's exciting news. I was not 100% healthy until I started working out, running, and doing triathlons. So this really is the best thing you can do for your body. You know, the three different aspects of doing a triathlon really is all around good exercise for you, and I highly recommend it. What else? Blisters. Last time we spoke, I was trying to run more and more sockless, as I've done in the past, you know, building up to race day and building up my endurance on my feet. I don't want to have to wear socks during a race. However, my Newtons, my shoes, are actually causing quite a few blisters, and in odd places. There's a seam on the inside of my foot that it's rubbing on both sides, and it's not that good. So I thought I'd talk today, how do I handle blisters? Because this is something I do want to work through. I don't want to have to wear socks on race day. So I'm willing to train ahead of time, get the blisters, get it out of my system, build up the calluses so my skin is nice and tough for race day so I don't have that issue. First and foremost, if you have, this is what I recommend. I have this little bottle of Aquaphor. See? Actually, I forgot to bring it up here with me in the video. And Aquaphor, all you Team Aquaphor members, howdy. It's good to be aboard. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'll be talking about that real soon. So I bring this little tube of Aquaphor, which is like it's a healing ointment, almost like a lubricant. And if I'm running and I feel I'm starting to get a hot spot on my foot, you know, I feel like it's starting to rub, I'll immediately stop and I'll rub a little bit on that hot spot, and it creates lubrication so it doesn't cause that blister. However, sometimes, depending on how long my run is, I do get the blisters no matter what. So when I get home, I take a shower, which usually really hurts those fresh blisters, you know, especially if they're bleeding. What I do is I stick one of these Band-Aids, these blister Band-Aids. These things are awesome. They're expensive. There's only like 6 per box, but they do the trick. I keep that on for about a day, day and a half. Then I remove it, and once again I rub some Aquaphor on it. And that will begin the healing process. So keep repeating this, and sooner or later you build up the calluses and you're good to go. So that is my secret and my trick for sockless running and how I deal with the blisters, because they do happen. They happen to all of us. I don't think there's a shoe I've ever had out there that I haven't gotten a blister trying to run sockless. I'm 61 days away from Alcatraz and 3 weeks, only less than 3 weeks, away from my personal seasonal opener, which will happen the day before Easter, I think, April 23rd. So that's a local race, and I'm very excited for that. That's a sprint try, and I'm pumped for that one. So all is good. Since we also spoke last time, my wife has finished her Couch to 5K program. Yay! So currently I'm looking for a race to take her out on and get her through her first 5K. That's a pretty big accomplishment. She's also a non-runner, so that's pretty cool and pretty big. Whoa, my camera's starting to lean. Hang on. Oh. Another quick thing, I lost 12 pounds in one day. How did I do that? A buddy of mine is letting me borrow his road bike until I get my tri-bike in, and that road bike is 12 pounds less than my mountain bike. So my mountain bike was 35 pounds, and you do the math. I'm a happy camper. And immediately before I even have started to train hardcore, I've already picked up 3 to 4 miles per hour without applying any more intensity in my stroke or anything like that. So I'm pretty excited to see where this is going to go. I think all of my expectations are right where I expected them to be as far as when I upgraded the bike, the level of speed I would increase. So I'm extremely excited. And my new tri-bike, well, once again, that's another sponsor opportunity, which I'm going to be talking about soon. Keeping all sponsorship talk out of the conversation today because I just want to get through everything here. By the way, I got my Garmin heart strap back in, and everything's fine there. You know, Garmin is great. This is the second time they've had to replace my heart strap, but they have done it, no problems, no issues. They sent it out to me right away. And it's a little different design this time, so I'm hoping this will be the trick and I won't have any of those problems with those erratic heartbeat numbers showing up. Next time, I'm going to tell you all about my secret weapon. I tweeted that about a week or so ago that I was pulling out my secret weapon. I have pulled it out. It is in action, and I'm still learning how to use it, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to get real fast using the secret weapon. And all of you who fell for my April Fool joke, I'm sorry. Actually, I suffer the most from having to tell you all that no, I didn't get, I didn't win the lottery for Kona. So I thought that would be all a trick on you. It ended up being a trick on me because I was actually quite disappointed when I had to type that out online on Facebook and on Twitter. Anyways, glad to have you all back. I will be more consistent. I have a ton of stuff to talk to you about. Some very exciting things, some sponsors, my secret weapon. Maybe next time. Until then, see ya.